I think I'm zoomed in correctly at this point. Yesterday I discovered a dove had made a nest in a tree in my backyard. Now I don't know how long the nest has been there, but I did look up some facts about doves. One of the things I've noticed is I'm in Arizona, so it's a very warm climate, especially this time of year. And I looked up some facts about doves, and one of the things that they mentioned was that in warmer climates like Arizona, they can have as many as 6 broods in a single year and typically lay 1 to 2 eggs. Both the male and female share in responsibility of sitting on the eggs. In fact, I don't know which you're looking at now, male or female. And I can't show you this because it's off camera, but there is a dove sitting on a rooftop behind me, which I'm assuming is either the male or female, just watching me. Apparently doves are somewhat like geese in that they tend to stay together, forming multiple broods. Another fact that I didn't know is that doves are capable of flying up to 55 miles per hour. Several years ago, I saw a dove flying across a golf course that was attacked by a red-tailed hawk, and the hawk took it down just almost instantaneously. Within seconds, there were grackles surrounding the carcass, and the red-tail wasn't large enough to be able to take off with its kill. So the grackles moved in and devoured the bird. And I mean within 5 minutes, there was nothing but feathers left. So I mentioned that doves seem to be monogamous, which is interesting. And apparently doves also, when the infants are ready to hatch, the male or female or both will take the eggs from the nest and intentionally drop them on the ground to help the little ones break out of the shell. I don't know that you want to call it gestation when you're talking about an egg. That's probably an incorrect term. But another fact I learned is that doves typically incubate the eggs for between 12 to 14 days, so everything happens rather quickly. So hopefully I'll be able to show you some little ones in the nest. But can you imagine that? 14 days into life and you're already taking off and flying? That's incredible. So this is my little video of a dove sitting on her eggs, or his eggs. I don't know which one is there. You can hear the other birds in the background. It's kind of funny because I don't know what these birds are, but every time I come out in the backyard, these 2 little tiny birds will get up in the tree next to me and they just start chirping at me. And I don't know what they're asking me to do. But one has a red head, so I'm assuming that's the male, and the other is virtually colorless, just grayish. Another thing I noticed about doves, and the articles that I read, they talked about migration, so apparently doves do migrate. But one of the things I've noticed just here in my backyard is that they tend to stay in the same areas. Because I have 2 doves, both of them have different types of foot injuries, and they're different. The injuries are actually different. So I see them in my backyard and I can identify exactly which bird is which, but they tend to stay in the same area. At least that's been my observation. But anyway, enjoy the video. Bye.